Hello and welcome back to House of Astralis. My name is Kayla and I am your cosmic guide today as we approach Sagittarius season. This is a timeless reading, so trust the message when you find it. This is also a collective reading, so be at peace with what resonates and leave the rest behind. Very quickly, before jumping in, I would appreciate it if you liked, comment, subscribed, even hit the notification bell so you can be notified of my videos as they get published. And my Etsy booking link is down below as we are nearing the Thanksgiving holiday. There are some sales that will be going on there, so I'd appreciate it if you took a look. I am using the November Ritual Notebook. And I will be reading from here and using some of the tarot spreads that they have here. So, Sagittarius season, it's mutable fire. It's from November 21st to December 20th. The sun enters Sagittarius on November 21st, and with it comes a breath of fire, a widening of the horizon after Scorpio's sacred descent. Where Scorpio dives inward, Sagittarius reaches outward. It is the archer, the seeker, the storyteller. After weeks of emotional excavation, this solar shift invites us to gather what we've learned and carry it forward as wisdom. But this isn't blind optimism. Not this year. With Mercury still retrograde and currently swimming backward through Scorpio, the beginning of Sagittarius season feels more like a slow ignition than a bold leap. We're straddling realms, one foot in the shadow, one in the vision. One hand letting go, the other reaching towards possibility. It's liminal, and that's exactly where the magic is. Sagittarius is a mutable fire sign ruled by Jupiter, the planet of growth, meaning, and expansion. It craves experience, movement, and truth, but not the rigid kind. Sagittarius teaches through paradox, faith and freedom, belief and doubt, roots and wings. This season asks, what do you believe now, after all that's been shed? And can your belief system hold space for uncertainty? This year's Sagittarius season opens with the sun forming no major aspects on ingress, giving it a clean, wild slate. But as the weeks unfold, it will move toward deeper initiations, especially as Mercury turns direct and Mars eventually enters Sagittarius in December. For now, it's about allowing curiosity to lead. It's about tending the inner flame. In the tarot, Sagittarius corresponds with Temperance, the alchemist, the balancer, the one who knows that timing is sacred and integration is divine. After the chaos of the Tower and the release of death, Temperance arrives to help us rebuild. It reminds us that transformation is not a single moment, it's a lifelong devotion to evolving. This is a season to seek inspiration in unexpected places. Travel, if you can, or read something that challenges your worldview. Speak with people whose beliefs differ from yours. Laugh, learn, explore. But remember, Sagittarius isn't here to escape the work. It's here to find meaning in it. Let the fire warm you, not rush you. Let it illuminate what's next without burning down what you've just begun to build. And don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to keep moving toward what feels true. Key themes to explore during Sagittarius season include expansion and adventure, truth-seeking and wisdom, freedom and independence, optimism and vision. After we enter Sagittarius season in late November, we're called to embrace the sacred work of expansion. The mutable fire energy empowers us to explore freely, seek truth boldly, and trust the adventure ahead. Consider what beliefs or perspectives in your life are ready for expansion. Which mental boundaries, assumptions, or limited thinking have you outgrown? How may you honor both the wisdom you've gained and the new territories Sagittarius season invites you to explore? And like I mentioned, or like the book mentioned, Sagittarius season is linked to Temperance. It's about being steady and choosing the middle road, avoiding extremes, and maintaining a sense of calm. It is an invitation to find balance, peace, and patience in your life. So here's a little bit more. I won't read this whole thing, but I'll leave it here if you want to pause and read it. First up, we have what grounds you, the wisdom, values, or practices that keep you rooted while you explore. This is your stable foundation that allows for safe adventure. We've got the King of Wands, and I like that this is the wisdom that keeps you rooted, because the King of Wands, he's really a sort of mentor or someone, a role model, someone you can look up to. So if this is you, then maybe you value being a good role model, offering words of wisdom, or being able to show other people how it's done. And with this being a fire card, it can be about creativity, adventure, and even work. So if you feel very strong and capable in being a leader, I think this is saying that this is what can keep you grounded. You are someone we can all look up to and learn from. So maybe even learning more practices around that, in the sense of how to be a better leader. How can you make sure everybody feels wanted or accepted? Next, we have how you can integrate your adventurous spirit with practical wisdom. This is the alchemical mix that creates sustainable expansion rather than chaotic seeking. We've got the Five of Wands, and with this, it's telling me let the energy out. Like, let the chaos out. If you have to go roughhouse a little bit, go outside and play, go do something to let some energy out so that you can reground and integrate that adventurous spirit with the practicality. Maybe this is saying go live action role play, go LARP, or go with friends who can really get this side of you out, or at least let you experience this side, the energetic side, so that you can come back, reground, and repurpose that energy so it's not all over the place. You can still have fun and still be practical at the same time. You can be spiritual, practical, all in one. It's about that balance, the temperance, right? Avoiding all extremes. This third card is the Knight of Pentacles, and this is the beliefs, experiences, or perspectives that are calling you towards growth. And this is where Sagittarius energy wants to take you next. So it wants you to slow down. I believe this came up in definitely another reading I've done recently. So maybe check one of those out. I'll try to find and link it here. But it's asking you to slow down. It needs you to slow down so you can take a minute to look at the pinnacle, right? Take a look at your growth and not be rushing ahead. This is exactly that balance between the wands, the fire, and then the earth and pentacles. It's mixing them so you can do both. This is saying that you're not stunted and you're not growing, but you need to cultivate a new perspective. Slow down a little bit so that you can gain that new perspective. If you're too busy, go, go, go. If you're too high energy and not being able to slow down and pause, then you might miss some things here. So Sagittarius wants you to, again, be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Slow down. Slowing down brings you the growth and the steadiness that you're looking for. It doesn't hinder you. And speaking of temperance, the next card is Temperance's guidance on pacing and progress. How to move towards your target with steady progress rather than rushing or forcing. This is exactly the Nine of Pentacles. It's steady progress. No rushing, no forcing things. And another Pentacles. We've got the Four of Pentacles. So, yeah, if you find yourself struggling with balance and you find yourself kind of here with the high energy and just the go, 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 you're really being invited during the season to slow down. Sagittarius wants you to move with steady progress. No crazy things here. And maybe this is for discernment. It's kind of looking at what you can give away, what you would like to, and what you want to keep. It's protecting your abundance, your material things, while also being okay with letting things go, because that's the whole point of alchemization. It's to have things go away so that you can keep other things or keep what actually serves you. It's kind of like the metaphor of a juicer where everything gets stripped from the fruit or the vegetables and you're keeping just the juice. No pulp, no fiber, nothing. It's okay to get rid of some of the pulp because you're still getting nutrients. Lastly, for the tarot, we have the unique perspective or understanding that you may develop through this balance of expansion and integration. This is what you're learning about conscious exploration. We have the Six of Cups. So another aspect of giving and receiving, kind of like the Four of Pentacles, where it's deciding what can you give away, what can you keep. And that's moving towards emotionally sharing things, emotionally giving things away and being able to see a different perspective. These are supposed to be kids here. And maybe that's even having a youthful, childlike mindset so that you can see the world from a different perspective that isn't so jaded with all the chaos and then all the feelings of slowness that society teaches us, that it's not good to slow down because we have to be go, go, go. This is kind of the blending of the fire and the earth element to make water somehow. I think with that alchemical process, anything is possible. Being able to expand on the reciprocity, which I do find interesting because on the bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. So literally reciprocity in 3 out of 6 cards. And Pentacles. Lots of groundedness here. I'm being reminded that the Six of Cups is kind of about past life things or past karma or whatever, but maybe there's something in your past that you could have a different mindset on. So it's through this alchemical process that you can look at things from the past and realize that things are different now, or you have a better understanding of it now, either that now that you're an adult and you're not a kid anymore, or just because you've gone through different life events and it's making you realize that that thing in the past, maybe you don't need to carry it with you anymore. You can let it go. Use the fire, use Sagittarius to burn that away and transmute it. And for the Oracle, Starlight Oracle, this is cool. This is a pyramid, and I use the Tarot of the Nile deck. Love that. So 36, Temple of Light, you are worthy. See the truth of who you are, a being of pure love and light. Oh, I kind of like that with the children here in the Six of Cups. It's like that, nurturing that inner child. You are pure love and light. You are worthy. I think maybe just telling yourself that, and so you don't have to feel like you have to be go, go, go all the time. You are worthy enough to pause for a moment and go with the flow instead of being over here in chaos. That's also Saturn, Jupiter. Ooh, Jupiter's there. Neptune, I want to say. I'm not too sure. Interesting. Okay. You are light. You are the fire. And then we've got some crystal wisdom. So I intended it for obviously the wisdom, but also if there's any crystals maybe you can work with this month and that'll help you with this process. Temperance crystals or Sagittarius crystals are citrine and lapis lazuli. Okay, so we've got azurite, and it says unlock your intuition, explore the mysteries of your inner world. Ooh. And we've got, I believe this is called peridot. I've heard it pronounced that. I don't know. Peridot. I've heard both. I don't know. But it's invite positivity and joy. Let your spirit shine with light. So definitely a lot of light and sun and spirit within this Sagittarius season, which makes sense, again, with the Temperance card. That's all encompassing there. But the light and the fire. So yeah, maybe these are 2 crystals you can work with or meditate on, or just affirmations that can really help you at this time. Alrighty, this is your reading. I enjoyed reading for you, and I hope you can take some suggestions here and embody the temperance and not go to any extremes either way, especially with the holiday season. Thanksgiving's coming up and Christmas, and it's easy to get into extremes of any kind, especially when we're dealing with family or gatherings. So maybe take those moments to practice grounding now and protecting your energy and your space so that when you come into those environments of chaos, you're not so overwhelmed. You can really keep that not in your field, in your bubble, and let it affect you too much. But I hope you have a fantastic Sagittarius season. Happy birthday to my Saggies out there, and I can't wait to read for you again next time.